The Buffalo Bills just put the entire league on notice. Bills Mafia, you know it, I know it. Tomorrow night, Sunday Night Football against the New England Patriots. But a guy is coming back. His name, Stefon Diggs. It's the first time he's walking into Highmark since 2024, and he is calling it even earlier this week an emotional return. Frankly, yeah, I bet it is, dude. Like, the Bills are 4-0. They're running through teams. Literally, they're one of the top running teams, one of the top scoring teams in the NFL, but they are doing it without Stefon Diggs. No Diggs, no problem. This Buffalo Bills team is putting the entire league on notice because their offense is unstoppable. It's deeper in the offensive line. It's deeper in the tight end room. It's deeper in the wide receiver room. And Josh Allen is playing out of his mind. But stick with me, because by the end of this video, I want to talk about how this isn't just a revenge game for Stefon Diggs, but actually the game's not about Stefon Diggs at all. It's about how the Buffalo Bills have leveled up as an organization, but especially as an offense, despite Stefon Diggs leaving. But hey, my name is Calm. This is Crack the Table. We are all Bills, no breaks. I have the privilege and honor every single day to break down different Buffalo Bills content, and I just want to welcome you. If you haven't joined our community yet, think about hitting subscribe. Maybe like this video, smash it if you love content like this. But in all of it, we're gonna get right started. Make sure to drop a Go Bills down in the comments. But let's get right into it. All right, let's rewind for just 1 second. Stefon Diggs came to Buffalo in 2020 from the Vikings, and he changed everything. He turned Josh Allen really into a superstar. It was early on at that point in Josh Allen's career. We already saw some flashes from Josh, but Stefon Diggs really put him over the edge, right? 4 straight Pro Bowls, over 5,000 yards, 40 touchdowns, and some amazing highlights, pure electricity. He was a great route runner earlier in his career. He's still good. He's still a good player, but he's he's not what he was before. But deeper than what happened even last year, or the deeper I looked into what happened last year, the stranger things got, right? In years past, he had these sideline blowups. These weird, just cryptic social media posts, a minicamp silence. You could just feel the tension between him and our organization, him and the Texans, and even now with the Patriots. He's still in all these like TMZ headlines. He's just showing up everywhere for weird reasons. And the trust between Diggs was just not the same between him and Josh, and you knew something had to give. And so eventually, of course, we moved on from Diggs, and that breakup was loud, right? Fans were absolutely split on him. And I think we're all going to be, I think a lot of people are going to be booing him on Sunday night. We'll see what happens. It's one thing for Mac Hollins to come in, but it's another thing here for Stefon Diggs, who honestly didn't feel like he had a good breakup with the Bills. But to Diggs' credit, he's I think softened since, and I think he actually comes to appreciate it. He actually said this in a quote. He says, "I have a lot of respect for that city, and I have a lot of respect for that culture." But still, walking back into Orchard Park in the Patriots red under the lights, that's going to hit us differently. That's going to be different for him. He had a big game last week, but other than that, he's been pretty quiet. In earlier just these 4 games in New England, he's really only had 1 game with over 100 yards. Again, that's a solid game, but so far this year, he has not been consistent. Now, I know Drake May's, he's just building that chemistry with Drake May, and he's got this second-year quarterback that I think we're going to have to come to respect because he looks like a good player. Again, he is leading the league in rushing attempts as a quarterback and also rushing touchdowns. And deep down, it feels like he is a Josh Allen light. But here's the thing. Buffalo knows Stefon Diggs. I think Stefon Diggs is going to come in and he's going to play his heart out. He's going to try to have a revenge game, situation. I don't think it's going to happen, whether it's Christian Benford or even Trey White matching up against him. We're going to see what happens. But Buffalo knows his play, knows his tendencies, the routes, the habits, the body language. We've seen every look because he's been here for the majority of his career. And if he's going to pop off in this game, he is going to have to earn it on a snap-by-snap basis. But again, the Bills, I don't think, are sweating the reunion. Ed Oliver even commented earlier this week, just knowing who he is is an amazing thing, and he's going to be amped up for this game. You know, it's awesome to see these players want to connect with one another and see one another, but also just the energy of being able to bring that rivalry or just that competitiveness back into the game. But he followed it with Ed Oliver followed it with a no bad blood, just ball in between us. And again, the vibe across the room I think is similar, but maybe it's tighter, quieter, maybe more business. No distractions, no finger pointing, just football for Stefon Diggs. But again, on defense, we're going to see how we cover him. I'm interested to see how we shut him down. The New England Patriots offense has been pretty good at running the ball. They've been a little bit struggling with the passing game. We'll see if Drake May really starts to unload his arm. But Bobby Babbitt's game plan has to be clear. We cannot just let one guy beat us. Again, Allen, he himself on offense is spreading the ball around, and I think that's where the narrative of this shifts, which is why I think the Buffalo Bills are putting the NFL on notice, is that when Stefon Diggs was here, him and Gabe Davis, him and some of these other guys were really racking up yards. They were racking up catches and touchdowns. But with Diggs gone, the Buffalo Bills offense has leveled up. There's no more hero ball. You know, when we look at our tight end room, every single one of them on any given play could make a huge block or a big reception for a first down or a big reception for a touchdown. This version of Josh Allen feels freer. He feels like he's got less turnovers. He's more in control than we've ever seen him, and he still has every single tangible athletic ability that he has had throughout his career. And honestly, you can tell that the locker room without a guy like Stefon Diggs is even more respectful, is even more synergized together. But again, that is where the Buffalo Bills are putting the league on notice. This isn't a team that's ride or die on one or two key plays or players. This is a top tier offense. Again, it's frankly, I think, the best offense in the NFL, and I'm trying not to be biased within this. We can run the ball at will, and not only that, we can pass the ball. It doesn't matter if it's a running back, a tight end, or a wide receiver. We can do what we want. Keon Coleman, he himself is leveling up as a player. James Cook is on a historic tear right now, and everybody is actually eating. It's not just a something we talk about in our culture. It's something that's actually happening. And not only that, I just want to go back to this. Dalton Kincaid is having a breakout season after he's been back from this knee injury that I had last year. It really looked like it slowed him down, but he is back not only as a pass catcher, but also as a blocker. There is balance. There is rhythm. It's team football, and frankly, Sean McDermott and his culture setting, maybe grit and rhythm and passion is all over it. There's discipline, there's accountability, and there's unity. And again, culture eats talent for breakfast, and we are seeing it. Our team has both talent on offense and it has culture, and that's where wins in, again, December and really win, and wins in January and hopefully then in February really come. But it's only October. We are seeing an amazing step forward of this offense already. But again, for the Bills, we want to cut where it's deep. We want to cut and make this really hurt for the Patriots. This is a rivals game, right? This is a game where we're wearing the new jerseys, but it is a game where we have an opportunity to, again, on Sunday Night Football, make a big statement game. I said this yesterday in the video, but I really want to see Josh Allen launch the ball down the field. He's got some critics that are saying a lot of his passes and a lot of his plays are just safe. And yes, I don't want to turn the ball over. I think that's a positive move that this offense has seen already this season with a lower average depth of target. But again, let's get the ball down the field. Let Josh Palmer, let Tyrell Shavers, let Elijah Moore, maybe on a gadget play, make something really amazing happen. Again, this night isn't just about Stefon Diggs having a revenge game. It's about the new Buffalo Bills identity, and it's about realizing for us as fans that this team actually has grown up, that this team is different from the last couple of years. But here's my call. Yes, Diggs gets touches. Yes, maybe has 5-6 catches, maybe 10 targets. He's going to move the sticks. He's going to have some moments. We're probably going to have a couple weak zone, opportunities for him to get some yards and some catches. But Buffalo's defense, hopefully with Milano and Ed Oliver back, and maybe Jimmy Charlo getting brought up. I don't know. We'll see, right? If Dorian Williams is out, maybe we see Jimmy Charlo. That's what I'm hoping for. Maybe Landon Jackson shows up on the active roster. Bosa and Greg Rousseau are going to get after the quarterback. I wanted to highlight this too. Bobby Babich is speaking some positive words right now about Greg Rousseau, how he's back. And that's going to be really excited to see against this team The Patriots really only have one anchoring strong offensive tackle, and I think that's Will Campbell. But other than that, I think Bosa and Greg Rousseau are going to eat. We'll see if TJ Sanders plays. But again, in all of it, Josh Allen is going to stay calm. The run game is going to be churning. Keon Coleman might have another big-time opportunity in this primetime game to prove that he was a better pick than Xavier Worthy. Regardless, they both look good, but the Bills take it. Again, they score over 30 points. I want them to score 40, but while the rest of the AFC, and frankly, the AFC East is trying to figure out who they are as a team. Even, again, other teams in the AFC like the Chiefs and the Bengals and even the Ravens, who are those people? The Bills already know who they are. They already know that they're going to be a dominant team going into the rest of this season. But in all of it, my name's Colm. This is Crack the Table. We are all Bills, no breaks. Again, if you have not joined our community yet, please do so. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, drop your score prediction down below, whatever you do. And I hope, if you go to the game or if you watch it at home, I hope you have a lot of fun. I hope it's an enjoyable experience tomorrow night. And all of that, God bless. Go Bills. Have a great day. Peace out.